olunyankore luzire konka amazina ganje Fiona Nyamutoro na Ruganebi, and I am the Minister of State for Mineral Development.
Mwabatakumanyaje oguniwe Nyamukenzo niwo mutara wa Ed Kenzo ogogo Minister Mitooma tokurango mwana kagwera ya terembebero momoyo
okuyigura amashanyarazi omuli Mitooma district kandi aharubachera ekimwe kureba aho ameza ayibayemereraho ne Ruvachera bagireta kugira ngo ubundi bagirete umucombeko ekibumbire then tukoraho mukoro. We shall go back to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the just ground opening, and this is the ground opening. We are having the area mini hydro project ground opening ceremony today.
And I serve as the Managing Director of the Uganda Energy Credit Capitalization Company, which we also sometimes abbreviate as UECCC. On behalf of management and staff of UECCC, it is my profound honor and pleasure to welcome you all to this momentous occasion to mark the commencement of construction works for this awaited rural electrification project, the Oreo Mini Hydropower Project. As further information, for those not familiar with our company, UECCC is a government company in place to partner with development partners, the government of Uganda, and the private sector to provide innovative financing solutions and technical assistance for the development of renewable energy projects and modern energy service and access programs. The company provides an institutional framework that enables the pooling of resources from development partners and climate change funds, and to channel the same towards the development of renewable energy projects and energy access programs. The objective of the company is to use limited public resources to leverage private sector participation and resource mobilization towards the development of renewable energy projects and access programs. The Oreo Mini Hydropower Project, for which we are here today, has a long history. It started with an exploratory meeting with engineer Davis Bariho of Batur Engineering Limited. He approached UECCC for technical support towards the study and development of a small mini hydropower project located in Kahondo, Kabale. At that time, the company did not have a funding line to support the development of feasibility studies for generation projects. After a lot of brainstorming on how to innovatively support the study and development of his small mini hydropower project, the joint discussions led to an engagement with a large consulting firm in the Netherlands called Royal Haskoning. This company was already collaborating with Batur Engineering Limited of Uganda. The series of engagements yielded that UECCC could actually partner with Royal Haskoning of the Netherlands to package a grant application proposal for the study and construction of a parcel or aggregated number of small mini hydropower projects. In the process, we also became alive to fundraising opportunities in the Netherlands. We eventually landed on the Oreo Infrastructure Fund of the Government of the Netherlands. Thereafter, we submitted a grant application to Oreo, and the project was approved with grant funding of euros 13.1 million to be disbursed in 2 phases, namely the development phase and the construction phase. The development phase entailed the study of the identified mini hydropower sites. So feasibility studies for the 10 sites commenced, and all approvals, including those from the Department of Water Resources Management, from the National Environmental and Management Authority, and from the Electricity Regulatory Authority, were registered in 2016.
I welcome you all to this historic occasion, the groundbreaking ceremony of the Orio Mini Hydro Power Project. It is an honor to stand before you as we embark on a transformative journey that will bring clean, reliable, affordable, and sustainable energy to our people. This project, generously funded by the government of the Netherlands in partnership with the government of Uganda, is a testament to the power of collaboration in driving development. Access to electricity is a fundamental pillar of economic growth, and today we take a bold step toward enhancing the livelihoods of our people through improved energy access. I want to thank His Excellency the President and the NRM government for fostering cooperation with our international partners, which has yielded fruits for our people, as witnessed here today. For too long, many communities in Uganda have struggled with unreliable and expensive power supply, limiting opportunities for businesses, schools, health facilities, and households. With this project, we are not just lighting homes, we are igniting possibilities. Farmers will be able to process their produce efficiently, small businesses will thrive, and our children will have better opportunities to study. I extend my deepest appreciation to the government of the Netherlands for believing in Uganda's vision for development and for supporting us in making this project a reality. This partnership exemplifies the strong ties between our nations and our shared commitment to sustainable development. To the NRM government, our local leaders, and all stakeholders, I commend your dedication to ensuring that infrastructure projects like this serve our communities effectively. We must continue working together to expand such initiatives in other areas in need. To you, my sister, Honorable Dr. Canon Nankabira, and your colleagues, Honorable Kasai and Nyamutoro, my sister, the PS of Energy, whom I have a special liking for, because I've seen very many PSs, but your level of focus humbles me, and I really appreciate you at a personal level. And your staff, Abron, and the rest. My brother Baguma, Roy, Honorable Minister, that man, when we were doing the budget for this year, this money had been tampered with. He called me, we remained on phone until around 1 a.m. And then the next day in the morning, we were still coordinating together to have, I think, was it around 17 billion for Baguma? Around that month. Now, that level of focus, where others were looking at me as a deputy speaker, right honorable, he looked at me as a government official who should be serving his people. And he kept calling me and saying, Honorable, please ensure our money is not removed. And what had been removed, we had it reinstated. So, I want to thank you, Honorable Minister, for steering the ministry in the right direction. There is a vibe you have created in that ministry. And for some of us, that's what we need. We hate flat stuff, you know? We hate it when it's very flat. So I want to thank you, especially that vibe on execution. Because stories we have received many, every day you receive stories. But if you focus on execution, you end up getting results. Ugandans need execution, they don't need stories, they need results. So I really want to thank you for focusing on results and for working together as a ministry. I know many ministries where people are pulling, against each other, but the unity exhibited in that ministry is highly commendable. If you continue this way, you count on our support, especially funding to help stabilize, especially funding to enable you to serve Ugandans better. I understand on rural electrification this year, you have 55 billion. In the budget framework paper which we've just processed, it has been reduced to 3 billion. We are going to fight hard to ensure that at least you get minimum of what you have been having. That one, we are going to push hard. There is no way we can have money for Ministry of Energy, which is going to help our rural people when we come from rural constituencies, reduced. I don't know whom I would be working for and whom I would be representing. So we are going to work hard to ensure your money is reinstated. And if possible, we get more money. Chairman, Natural Resources, please, that one we shall work together. I trust you. I'm happy, Honourable Minister, you've talked about the KVA lines here. Power just visits us for a few minutes and then it goes. We would want it to be a permanent visitor. If you can help, indeed, like you promised, we have a 132 KVA line from Mirama Hills coming to connect to Ushenyi, and then from Barara connecting to Ushenyi. Then the 5 districts of Greater Ushenyi will have stable electricity. We have our big investor, Mr. Wasaja Baraba, is putting up a cancer center which is going to open very soon at KIU. We have mines, we have tourism, we have a lot of hotels in the Nyamutoro side and all that. People here are building factories. I have very many young people who have built, their small businesses of welding, of what. But now, after borrowing money from circles, Emioga and PDM, there is no electricity. It comes in, it goes. Then I am very happy to see that you're including connecting villages. Now, someone might say, but you have power lines here. No, we have a lot of the other side which we're going to cover that has no power lines. So I don't want people to be misled to say, but the area you're going to cover already has power lines. The other side where the dam is, extending to some areas of Chianga, of Kanyabwanga, we don't have power lines, and this project is going to save us. To the beneficiaries across all areas, this project is yours. Let's support it. Let us safeguard it and use it responsibly to ensure that future generations benefit from it as well. As we break ground today, let this moment symbolize not just the start of the construction, but the beginning of a brighter, more prosperous future for our people who are in hard-to-reach areas. Together, we are paving the way for Uganda where every citizen has access to reliable electricity, unlocking their full potential and driving our nation forward. Thank you and God bless you. Ebinanda bigambira boku tukatweganira gidi. Nenda kubasima ahubwo kwija kwakira abageni bite. Bona hati kibashemeza munonga abo kwahiba rwokwe bakashanga mutambo cyashitakuza kubaje. Mwebare kubakira, mwebare kubazinira, mwebare kubahurikiriza, mwebare kugira micwe max twatungeza hirya. Ecyakabiri nimbashaba ngu ati manyaku niyitwe twaza kushanka bagira ka government akiti hange ryiti ashimwe ntwatwana amashanyarazi agitu amashanyarazi twantu bahiti twantu hari yawe ntwera weza ashi umuntu nakuminza ati ningasharisha tokuni twayasoti ngo kwitu konka no kureba ngo twakoma akugagambira no gashemerwa cyonka kureka twagejunisa turetere ntunguka nico batubarire kugira ngo agaga amashanyarazi garete ntunguka kandi gayikize ki president ari kutushaka abo ka president naje kuba naje aho mu bitaro byari kushaba karuru kandi n'icumanya tujaga so ati nko kuna abagambi wakuzindukire mpate umurongore kijambo konka wakuzindukire nyamwonyo mubagira kone kire nyamwonyo ati akabura kabije kakubaje bize kuchora hoje munyereke kuchora haba kwenda kuchora munyereke mikono bas hata aho nawe naija kuchimanya ngurukunde ito yatorekere ito tugaruke twajimara nimba shaba mutwarize jaba abantu mutaka abateganisa ba contractor biti abariyo baza gukora konka kandi kindi hati imwe mutakareba bamwe abo parima abajungu ukajya niyo chance yawe niwe yo kurya ha bujungu bashama baraza tinkwenda ngo abo bantu barugomo harugomo bwana bweranje ntandike kuro bwana buratukura kunkiza tandike kugira ngo kandi shi tandike kubehera no bunyamagoya kumbe muri y'imari setse kigana abo kandi bari batureba ko imana bari batureba za kasese ahari Sky TV live bona ahi bari kandi bahororimo nabeshengereza abashija aba nabona abantu muze yo mukore mirimo ebyo kuzayo kujya mwe n'ogendo jwire buriya ogura abateke ogura abagaruze gorogosa mu birugo tubikirize bakore ki bakore mirimo yabo kandi Mr. Roy, I want to request you in a special way that indeed, like I think it was a PSU promised that you employ our people. Omomu tuina bana bitu ba engineer, bana bitu bachi, buri mukozi ori kwenda kunuya tumineyo. Kandi abana bitabi abamwe tubine mirimo. So nishabe mirimo muhereza abantu bite mirimo. Muhereza abantu bite mirimo. Abantu bitu mbagure mu byo kurya batakaruga heru kuno twine na kamujakure mu mwebazo mwabuza batakabariza pakuganda kuko turakora ko kunywa kwitu baraketa mujakure so wayenda kushemererwa mu kamujakure kwitu oganire mu nabata ikindi ninja kugezaho kumanya niki projects zimukatuyamba abo kaba contractor babahira sente nyinshi hakiri musigaye mabona mukakashomero mukagarukemo ikijeza zona zitagenda mushaka ngo tazukinenya ko necahora rirayo so atumuratukorereye atumwaza nkari kubongo hariya hariho bushomero bwita kanisa kazi yaho mukateraho ka paint mukatubonerezaho abatakana bija kushemerwa bamanyangu project yito muri bugongo na nabantu bakagifuna mu cyanga. I promise you cooperation, total cooperation. Honorable Minister, I promise you total cooperation. Yes, because we have worked with our local people here very closely. We really appreciate anyone who comes to give us a service. So I'll be personally coming into this. Last time you had issues with people on their packages. I came in, I intervened, I brought them. We talked and we sorted issues. So count on me. If you have any issues, count on me. I'll be there to give you the service. Maybe Ginji, tina gambacho cha raini za chiyanga na niraramira. Na jarahori chiko na jarahori chiko na PS, na Ministerial na Apple. So twichirizangana kugira ngo contractor onkabro ubunza kugambira tuzoke gambira aho kaniwe commissioner wa ruo energy raini zite aho kwahina abaturage bajya akanga kuzitamo amashanyarazi arinzira ngo akaruru karaze kabone kugatamo kandi kubarare nagatamu turi kuze mu karuru bajya mu ikibagambe tutwabagambe bongo mushija uri mu charge no so raini zikurgaho mu shikona shuma kiyanga roburunga za Kuwait energy fund.
Abantu ba Mitooma nagaruka akatara okusobora amashanyarazi ahi twine ebikondo konka wires tizakagireho hati tukagira ekizibu na contractor ayabe nakora project egi so yareka okukora konka kwa gavumenti tukarekyerera abantu biteekwa kugumizamu n'omurumu twatandika process endiijo y'okufuna contractor omusya kandi ekirungi tukaba twaguzire ebyoma by'okukora amashanyarazi ago so tuteekateeka omukwakana tusibire kuba twine contractor omusya tukiija tukateeka waya tukateekamu transformers tukabaasa kandi tugumizamu n'okukora surveys omu byaro ebindi kugira ngo tutware amashanyarazi nk'esente okuzaraba niziboneka. Mwebare munonga.
Mwebare ebikondo bya Kanyabukundu babiresire ebikondo bya Kitozo babisayo twakore ezo layini zinazo zigwe hamwe na n'ezindi zibisibiremo turebe ngo twagumiza munyantunguka. Mwebare munonga, mwebare rukundo, mwebare mukama guma bantu.
Not only do we have a friendship and fondness for agriculture and farming, we also share a desire to protect the nature and the environment in which we live and on which we thrive. Over the years, our cooperation in Uganda has expanded from agriculture into other sectors, including health, investment and trade, humanitarian assistance, and of course, renewable energy. The idea to support the development of this project started over 9 years ago. And at the time, the Netherlands government managed a fund for infrastructure development known as the Oreo Fund, where the Dutch government would co-invest in projects in developing countries. The fund has since been absorbed by Invest International, a state-owned enterprise in the Netherlands that runs several programs to develop public infrastructure projects that contribute to a sustainable future for both people and the planet. By doing so, Invest International predominantly supports projects that contribute to economic growth and climate action. After long discussions and hard work on the scope, feasibility, environmental assessments, and the procurement of contractors, we are finally here today to witness the groundbreaking ceremony for the first 9 mini hydropower plants. Through Invest International, we have contributed 50 billion Uganda shillings, covering 30% of the project, and Uganda committed to cover the other part. It is well known across the world for economic growth, access to reliable and affordable energy is key. This is key for agro-progressing, industrialization, but also for education and health. The Netherlands joined other development partners working with the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Energy to ensure access to affordable, reliable and sustainable energy for all, in line with SDG 7. Over the years, the Dutch government has supported the generation of electricity in Uganda. With our support, Uganda was able to generate over 340 megawatts of electricity, reaching 10 million people across the country. This project will add an additional 6.7 megawatts to the national grid and construct 288 kilometers of distribution lines, connecting 140,000 people and over 2,000 SMEs. Through the Dutch Development Bank, FMO, the Netherlands has invested over 650 billion Uganda shillings in large hydropower plants like Bujukali Energy and mini hydro plants like Kikagati, Bugoye, Nyamutoro and many others. We have also invested in the generation of solar energy in Toronto. The Netherlands has also supported the development and supply of off-grid energy solutions through solar home systems and clean cooking alternatives through our development programs. 2 weeks ago, we launched a SUSTAIN program that brings together Mercy Corps, Oxfam and CARE. The consortium is working on an innovative approach to increase the access and use of clean energy.
Yes.
Odga murimbarra ninga notekateka kwijo murimbarra abaling suits beno buraro bw'amaani munonga kandi benene bitanda birungi tibakakoma buraro benene bala nungi bozirime cyo kumye cya buri muringo benene hotelo halimu emere y'ekiraguju nangwa n'ekijungu kandi orende emere yo kutwara waba baling suits naco barakikora eco mujungu ari kweta ngo ni take away bene na sauna na steam ogesro na massage basa kubura bayikira kugira ngo bakoboherezobwe parking yabo ne yamani munonga kandi nimpango ebyo kwerinda byabo biri guruguru munonga kandi abaling suits barashango mu rwembo rwambara omuri Katete waruga parking ya boda boda ya St Mary's ori kwenda ku booking orabasa kurabera namba ze smage 0 kaga na mwenda kandi orabasa kugamba na director wa link suits ori kurabera namba ze smage 0 kaga nemwe 5 ogesro ne ya 0 kaga nemwe 5 twena katurukangira link suits kugira ngo tutungo buhereza burungi
nyankorera ubuzire konka amazina ganje Fiona Nyamutoro na Rugane B, and I am the Minister of State for Mineral Development. It's a pleasure to be here with you in Mitooma today as we launch Orio Mini Hydro Project. On the minerals side, as rightly stated by the woman member of parliament, we are working tooth and nail to see that we resolve the issues at Mutale mine. But we also have very many untapped resources in Mitooma, like kaolin, lithium, beryllium, and emphasis is being put on seeing that we attract developers. The Honorable Dr. Ruth Canon Nankabira rightly stated that this is the time for Mitooma, and that is the reason as to why we are all gathered here today. Our great appreciation goes out to the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, Thomas Tayebwa, one of my mentors and big brother, the woman member of parliament, colleagues, members of parliament from other areas, and the entire ministry technical team. UECC, Mr. Roy Baguma, thank you for this great work, and thank you.
Even one of the greatest policies, that is regulating the mineral sector, is one of the best on the continent, where we have emphasized artisanal miners being given affirmative action, where the Minister of Energy and Mineral Development is charged with ring fencing certain areas for only the artisanal miners. And in that act, we also banned exportation of unprocessed minerals. And by doing that, we are encouraging value addition, and so we are encouraging job creation and technology transfer. So we can't take you for granted. What Honorable Okasai explained will lead us to see reduced power losses. Because when you inject transformers, you inject substations, you reduce on the long distances through which energy or electrons escape. So when we put in more electricity infrastructure, we reduce. I remember at one time our energy loss was at 35%. We've been able to reduce it to 15%, but our preference is a single digit. With your support, we know that we will reduce the energy loss by making sure that we inject more critical midstream infrastructure to support that. Lastly, I would like to talk about the tariff. One would ask, this power which we are generating, is it going to be affordable? I am pleased to note that in the agreement that was signed, the tariff I'm seeing there is 5.3 US cents per unit, which is good. 5.3. Because we are moving down, we've been trying to reduce the cost of electricity, and you heard the President announce that he wants electricity to be sold at 5 US cents per unit to the industries. Why industries is because we're encouraging industrialization for job creation and wealth creation. So this being hydropower is the cleanest source of power and is the cheapest. Solar power is expensive, geothermal is also expensive. We are blessed with the rivers and we are happy to have the biggest percentage of our generation mix comprised of hydroelectricity. So I don't want to speak much. We've come here to do groundbreaking. I am told that we will wait for 24 months to come and do the commissioning. We shall pray. We shall pray so that you work hardest to make sure that that period, condenses with the support of the Wananchi. I am sure that we will not have any specific issues. Time has not allowed. How I wish we would see some of the houses that have been constructed for the people that have been affected by the project on the screen so that people know that these projects come with advantages to the communities. But time may not allow. And therefore, I'd like to end by thanking everyone. Thank you, my brother, Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, and my friend. Thank you, all the colleagues. The MPs that have joined us will be introduced by the area MP here when he comes here to speak. Ambassador, thank you so much, not only for this project, but for the bilateral relationship that Uganda and the Kingdom of Netherlands have enjoyed for
kwakira team ya Honorable Minister Nankabirwa mu mutero mu ngaro natukunda munonga mutero mu ngaro mpango mbagambire abwencha kutukunda. As I talk, all ministers of Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development are all here, all of them. Mubatero mu ngaro webale kutukunda kandi this is not the first time you are here. Thank you so much. Honorable Minister Okasai, my neighbor in Parliament, I salute you. But I know you will do everything for me. I want to appreciate Right Honorable, my brother Thomas Tayebwa, for lobbying. This is a big lobbying. Weba de Munonga. Kunkubandi omwe omu bagenzi banje ba member ba parliament natubaheza kumbandikira ngo amashanyarazi ubona bashazire mu gatwara Mitooma nabagira tukine mu challenges. Honorable Minister, we still have challenges. Me, I will only concentrate on challenges. In this constituency in particular, tukinemu amagomboro abiri agaturagine bikondo bitaruho waya for the last 4 or 5 years. 2 good sub-counties of Chianga and Bobulunga. With this project, maybe something could be done, but it is a very, very big challenge. We have been talking about it. Even some MPs came here sometime last 2 months. They were on a different program, but they are even wondering how a constituency of a deputy speaker can host polls without wires. Mwenecho natugambira nani mugambira ngutwine mama gombo labiri omu constituency agaturage korire miti etaruho waya. Mwene njeri izoba ejo ansa ajine. Honorable ministers present, Echurunji, Honorable Fiona, my friend, thank you for coming. Your area where we have minerals, the sub-counties that host mineral sites here in Mitooma, they don't have power. Nyachizinga sub-county has no power, and we have iron ore. We have Mutara sub-county where we have mineral sites, a very big one, and the sub-county. But Honorable Minister Nyamutoro, please work on those places. People are not happy. They see trailers taking their minerals, but they don't have power. Echinde chikanjito muli Nyankore, Luchiga, Honorable Minister, Nimoyo Nyankore no Rura, because I want my people to hear this. Nabache abina mashanyarazi abamwe, road shedding, erya higuru munonga, nubabagine wesha hanche munonga, especially abo constituency, ya Honorable Minister Kahinda bagati, because that's where the headquarters are. No sanga giza ombwire wiche hazagaremesa government programs kugenda mishi. Hariho some places abantu bayapplyingire money for emyoga welding, those welders abasaruni n'abebiharane by'amashanyarazi konka. As I talk, they even shifted from our constituents to Isaka, which is not our district, and they got money from Mitooma, but they cannot work in Mitooma because of load shedding. So we request that you handle the issue of load shedding, which is too much. Echindi, Honorable Minister and your team, obutubire taking home registers tubentu esanga tukwetaga amashanyarazi osanga ha parish omuntu atakubasa kukoreraho umurimo gwo kucekinga register ahakuba some parishes are not connected to power. So ejo nayo ni challenge. I request mutuyambeho muterezemu. Ekindi ndukwenda kumalira, Honorable Minister, we have a challenge of your people. Twinema abantu abakwisha kutazisa amashanyarazi bakatushabe sente nyingi z'ukucereza ibintu kumanya ezituciye ku bantu tushashura. Mbe natungire conference mbe right honorable deputy speaker busheregenyi habe harimo abantu bakubiye sente zahiguru. So I request that when you are talking, you give us exact figure that we are supposed to pay if we are connecting power to our houses. Ekinde cha muheru ekikwenda kusima. I want to thank you, Right Honorable Deputy Speaker Obare Munonga Notiyamba, and even I'm your ambassador on the budget committee. Ebukubani mfayoni mbani imbelewa kani ni nyamba abokuwa biziro mu committee ya budget. I really sympathize with you somehow. Ahakubani indeba budget cuts zibire nyingi. So ni saba Right Honorable oyambe ministrate. Ahakubani ondebere hino kuba bashazire munonge sente ni manya resource envelope nebasa kuberinse konka twatunga sente zukumara mu bamashanyarazi really aba bantu baza kushemererwa. Ariho kuba ni integanisa minister okasayi ndikumusaba at least 2 transformers here and there. Konka nanye nchirebo mu budget yesente zitubahire omwe nanye mpura nashasha. So Right Honorable, I request that you really help, especially there is something I have sent the other billion, 21 billion that we are requesting, Honorable Minister. I have lobbied from every member of budget committee that at least that money, I know you need more, but that 21 billion, Right Honorable, let us put our foot down and get that 21 billion so that at least we can cover very big areas in this country. Honorable Minister, nyoni nza kutera ho mubiri billion aberne mwe bagisharankahi kwera heze kuzo Ministry ya Energy ni manyane bebichweka byone bitugambe bitine mashanyarazi really nibiza kugabona. Thank you so much.
Mitooma tutero mungaro n'abagenyi abandi batero mungaro cyabasika. I don't want to take a lot of our valuable time. Today we have visitors with good messages, but Honorable Minister of Energy, I want to invite you to make sure that you intervene into the matter of mineral deposit in Mitooma here, where we get misunderstandings and sometimes we fail to handle. There are still remaining issues that require your intervention in Mutara there in South, Ruhinda South. And also I want to invite you to supervise critically whatever is mentioned to be power project in this country. Kubanga mwanyi nazecho chimanyi bulungi nti amasanyalaze wegaka n'akalulu kaba kaaka. Kamuwanga awali ebikondo byonna n'awali awapimiddwa twanguye okuteekayo okuba ekyo kirinako obusobozi. Njagala kuyozaayoza olwa leya okugiza gy'oli obuyinza buli mu ggwe. Tulabawo nga amakolero oba n'amasanyalaze nga gagenda kwaka kyalo ku kyalo mu ggwanga lino. Yadde nyinza okusaba bannayuganda nti obugumiikiriza nakyo kikulu kuba tegayinza kukolebwa lunaku lumu.
Okugira ngu abanyamitooma tuli hano n'abanyabushenyi na chairman wa Bushenyi tumwesire kubalya bakizire ntegwa kulinda omujero orabe na atakafuka na gwigulira ntukushaba oruge yoje ebintu bitakujiro maraka. Nimpendera nti Honorable Canon Dr. Ruth Nankabirwa kino cyawe kucyurira nyabo 2016 umuriye yishaza rya ruhinda nose hakata ari mu kikondo cy'amashanyarazi twenda kusema right honorable speaker amagombora gitu mukaga ago mucyange cyo cya ruhinda nose hariyo ana amashazi ni gaka konkabiri hariyo nukono konkatari y'amashanyarazi nawe yatuzikajiro rwo burunga na kiyanga ako katware utwangwizeho batiho waya abantu bahembe ecyamuheru n'ecyabacara rukomo rwanda kirana mukaga akaremya nyamushaje mwenda yarwa isiriza umwe kaguryo gw'abacara
owatsinisa president nawe kayatandikire kugira ubwenge nawe kumakahurikize kandi akareba nicyo yasharire mu kugira ngo ubwenge yakahurire karonde cyo gukora mazima cyo gukora akakibona yisha yatuzahura yisha yaba driver murungi yavuga ihanga ryitu abemeza byaye torinde mazima baba bo buteka yaba to muteka ninyongera kusima omukuru owekitindi sarusi nankoberwa ahabwo kwebemberaje ekitongore cy'amashanyarazi kandi aryo mukazi nsima president mazima nanisha bangu muteze president omungaro nakari ko kushemererwa ahabwo kugira ngo n'abakazi nabo bebembera ihanga kandi buryo mwareta ubwenge bwe mazima nanisha abakazi twenka abebembezi ba Uganda n'abatari bebembezi abakazi n'abishiki tuteze president omungaro omurundo gwa kabiri mwebare munonga nanisha abakazi mutaroho kutera omungaro tutera abashinja bitu omungaro abatwikirize nicyo tukazangoma okwebembera ahabwo kuba abashinja kuri bayangire nabwo titukabire nituzayo mwebare munonga basebo okwatanisa n'abakazi rero tukebembera ihanga ruhango gotagweshegera akateraho mugera gwitu gwanchera kuwabiro banoza gashenshero noza bubanyizi kubonabona n'abana ba polio bakukabirire okaboronda nawe kurabahabura kongo westindisa Museveni kuyagireho emigera yo nabitebekanisa harimo no gwitu gwanchera yagutinda abantu barabaho ruhanga akaba namanye cyatubikire konga kureba munigo gwarugamwe kintu cy'amane kiri kutangaza mazima kugira ngo niyo yabe nsibuko y'amashanyarazi gitu garuhinda nose nyowe rizoba tinyine bigambo bingi kandi birungi umuryo ubwiranye n'amani make nangwa ndizire bizibu bihango esandi ibiri ezihwireho nyuma nkagira ngo ikizibu cy'amani konka no kwehanganira omuri ruhanga ninchemererwa munonga ahabwa rwa standaredi ekabeture ryo kuhinga mweyo kugira konka nimure yo kuruhanga yahatebekanise enyonyi kweru kwisha tekateganisibwa tukahatebekanisa byo byabe birimwe biringwa nkari amajyana hino kugareba no bugabuzire mwe sente kikaba kigiye kigenderwa cyo kugira ngo mwanya gwitu gugiro buteka twindeho n'ishomero ryitu.
Why not smiling?